bye to our flight when it went. We were like, we're not going. Ghana, word of mouth really travels fast. So Mom now told the whole area, school. She's a very loud lady. And people just started knocking on our gate the next day. We heard there's a school and there's like 10 children. My mum was like, Aime, I think there's a need.
So how much do those grills roughly make, would you say?
You can make, let's say in the beginnings, probably like,
stop it!
And before you know it, he's trying to say he's gonna take 10% of the price of the house or the building. I'm like, that was his idea. He was like, he can see that being something that we can always work on, and there's always daily income. You can own the real estate and you can eliminate rent, which is a huge cost in Ghana. Hey! Big furniture shop in Ghana, and I walked in, the first couch was 30,000 cities. Like diasporans that are making businesses for diasporans, and we're not. How much of the population do we make up? Ghana, don't get frustrated too much. Just enjoy the culture and the way it is. Because it's that way for a reason. We left the UK for a reason, and it's about time that we show the world, you know, who we are.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Built for Ghana. Today I have with me a special guest. I'm saying she's special because I'm so inspired by her. She does so many great things here in Ghana, and so I'm really happy that she took some time out to come and sit with me and have a chat. So today I am here with Aime.
Hi.
Hey! How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, no problem, it's a pleasure.
Yes.
I want to know everything about you because I feel like you don't get enough recognition because you do so many things, and I'm like, compared to a lot of the other people that I mean, people are doing things, but I feel like you really do have a lot on your plate.
A lot. I don't even know where to start.
Okay, so first, are you Ghanaian?
Yes, so I'm half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. So that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, it's the Nigerian sauce. That's how I know it makes sense. It's the Nigerian sauce.
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been in Ghana for now?
We came in 2013, so.
Damn, you before me!
Darling.
I didn't realise that.
It's a long time, yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
And you've been here continuously? Apart from like going on holiday and
being here continuously, yeah, definitely. Really? So all the kids, they were all born in the UK, but then we all came back here. So it's been a journey.
Okay, all right. So tell me, what made you come 13 years ago? So
when we finished university, so my husband and I, we went into recession in the UK. So we're like, oh, okay, so what was that for? What was the whole degree for? So there's not many jobs available. So we just started brainstorming, what could we do? My parents took a trip to Ghana for 2 weeks. So I told my husband to join them because he'd never been, because he's Nigerian. And he came and he loved it. So he came back and he was like, oh, I've got this business idea. They went to the trade fair center. So they had lots of companies there advertising things that they do. And he was like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. I was like, okay, let's figure something out. Right. So literally he did a sound engineering course so in university he did pharmaceuticals. And then after that, he did a sound engineering course because Afrobeats was kicking off. So he thought, okay, let's see what we could do in Ghana with that. Maybe recording musicians, getting their music out there. And then we explored different other options. We have a farm. So he thought, oh, maybe we could do some farming. So we just started brainstorming. And yes, we came over. And
wow. So you were just open to the idea of actually moving here.
Exactly.
That's really surprising because back then, I know when I was moving, because I moved in 2014, and people were like, going to Ghana for what? What are you going to do in Ghana? Like, it was not really open like that.
Yeah.
So what were people saying around you when you told them?
Well, some people were excited because we just finished university, so everyone's in the same boat. One of my friends did come here for a month because she was like, you know what, let's see what also happens out here. Her parents have a house in East Legon. Could she put that up for rent or see what to do? So people were exploring a lot of options at that time. So it was like, some of my friends were like, oh, why are you going to Ghana? I'm going to miss you. But you know, we said, let's come here for 1 month and see what happens.
Okay, so you didn't come with all your stuff?
No. We said, let's come for 1 month because my grandfather passed. So we came for the funeral and said, let's see what happens in the month. Literally in the first 2 days, my uncle was like, here, I've got a chop bar for you to manage. The kids' school, well, the school I went to when I was younger, because I came to Ghana when I was 10 for 4 years. And so that was down the road from the chop bar. So I was like, oh, my daughter could go there.
Yeah.
And that happened. They gave her a uniform that day. They were so excited to see me.
Wow.
So a lot of things happened in that first week that we were like, oh, okay, let's see. Met a few people, and then we literally said bye to our flight when it went. We were like, we're not going. We're not going.
You didn't get on the flight?
No.
Hold on, so your 1 month that you were supposed to be here for, you didn't get back on the flight?
No. I called my dad. My dad shipped our stuff over.
No!
We unpack our things.
Really?
Yeah. It was amazing.
Okay.
Didn't look back.
Wow, I'm like flabbergasted. I'm almost speechless.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't go back at all. Right, so then, all right, so that's your initial moving here type thing, right? So as the weeks and months went on, what was it like?
It was interesting. So I prayed for a nanny first of all, because coming to Ghana, I'm used to there being a nanny, because my grandma, she has everything sorted out when we come.
Right.
So now we're in my parents' house and we're thinking, okay, we need a nanny to help us with the baby. Like, I had my 9-month-old baby, so I was on maternity leave as well. So that helped tremendously.
Right.
You know, so I'm getting my maternity salary, and then I'm on leave, so I'm comfortable to figure things out.
So that kept you afloat financially.
Yes, exactly. And then we had savings as well. So we're like, okay, let's see what we could do. So I'm very organized.
Yeah.
So like with my market list, I know what I'm getting from the market, what I'm getting from ShopRite.
Yeah.
So keeping a good balance of local, but what I'm also used to being an expat. So having that balance was very important.
Yeah.
And then cost-wise as well, I did. Yeah, it made sense.
Wow,
So I was very organized with that. So thankfully, I prayed for a good nanny. Got 2 that were a whole nother story for another day. But the third one was a godsend.
Okay.
And she's still with us today.
Oh, wow.
Her children are our godchildren. So it's been...
you've been blessed.
Seriously, I prayed.
Wow.
Yeah. So once I had her, I was able to put my house in order and then focus on business. But I was doing it at the same time pretty much. But having her helped a lot.
Yeah.
So I knew the kids were okay, put them into a routine at home. And then my husband was able to focus on the studio. We opened a music studio, so we had a lot of musicians pass through. And then I focused on the chop bar. But the location, understanding Ghana, even just Accra, and knowing how far things are with traffic, without traffic is a huge difference.
Yeah, no, seriously.
So, having to understand the traffic systems here, money, how it goes, how to negotiate, because the conversion of pound to cedi. I remember the dustbin man asking me he's like, I have to give me 200, I think. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm there for 200 cedis. I'm like, oh, but isn't 200 cedis too much for the bins? And then I said, no, it's 20 cedis. I was like, wow. And I was thinking 200 is someone's salary at that time. So maybe 200. But no, I'd have given this man 200 cedis when it was meant to be 20. But luckily I had an aunt there to advise. So I was always calling my aunt, what do I do? So that helped a lot. So I do that a lot for my friends now, because you need someone to
absolutely. Yeah, you definitely do. Okay, so were there any rocky times in those early days where you thought, is this really the right decision?
One word, Dumsor.
Oh, yes, you were here during that time.
Yes.
What was it like?
It was a lot, so going from 24 hours light, and then it switched to 12 hours no light, 24 hours light, and then it swapped over to 24 hours no light.
Do you know, not many people remember that. I remember that. Like,
I remember.
Woo! Yes. 24 hours off, 12 hours on.
Yeah, and then the 12 hours was when you're sleeping.
So you have to make sure all your devices are charged, everything, that was a tough time.
It's a tough time. Like, even recalling it now, I'm remembering so many things that we went through. That was tough. And booking people, so saying, the studio is available at this time, making sure there's fuel for the generator. We had Sarkodie over. He launched his new guy song. He did a song with Acid.
That's what I'm saying.
So we partnered with Tigo Music at the time, and he premiered his video for New Guy in our studio. And it was a big deal because it was an American rapper, and he was in the video saying Medasi, and it was like, wow, he got him speaking Tree. It was a big deal. And I remember they booked for a Tuesday, and we calculated, we're like, hey, we won't have light on that day. See us with the generator, planning, switching off the fridges and freezers and the whole compound to this one AC could be powerful enough. So yes, it went well, thankfully. But yeah, that was tough, and people were doing music videos and people saying, oh, it was rendering and then the lights went off. So we have to re-render the video, and the rendering takes so many hours.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it was, a lot we went through. But yeah, we made it through.
It's really interesting because I don't think people understand the gravity of when you're early into something, the opportunities that really do present themselves.
Yes.
Because had you moved now and tried to have that same opportunity, you probably wouldn't have had access to it. But back then, you had access to all these things because no one else is doing it. So it's tough to be here because you've got the lights off, you have to deal with all these things. Ghana's not really ready for the diaspora yet, but you're here and you're able to make waves because you are here in a time where a lot of people can't. So you have opportunities in front of you.
Definitely.
Wow. That's pretty amazing because, I mean, you said your husband just learnt, right, how to do the sound engineering, and then he gets presented with this amazing opportunity.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
But in Ghana, word of mouth really travels fast. So it's about, oh, my friend's doing this and I've got this and we're doing, it's just collaboration, And I love the Ghanaian culture of everybody just being open. They're not hostile to people, they're so welcoming. So everyone's trying to help each other. We had Kiddy before he was Kiddy in the studio.
Really?
We've had Jade Ambule, Efia, so many people. We know a lot of people in the music industry. And they're accessible. In the UK, we're looking at these people like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know you can't. Yeah.
And then I came to one concert, I think at Alliance Francaise, and Sakode was just there standing next to us with One Love Mensa, and it was just like, oh, chilling.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, no bodyguards.
Yeah, right.
So it was
world.
very different, and it really helped us get into Ghana and just enjoy the life here. So what I've been telling my husband about Ghana, he was like, wow, okay, I see it now.
Yeah. Okay. Is your studio still running at the moment?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So we've got the mixing and mastering part at home. So we converted one of our living rooms into a studio for that, but only for intimate sessions. So we've got some musicians like Camido, who before he was Camido, we were one of his first labels that he signed with. And so my husband mixed and mastered Sugarcane.
Okay.
The hit song. So and we still do a lot of his songs. So,
really?
Yes. Yeah.
My goodness me. Okay.
Yeah.
So looking at your time from back then up till now, what do you think has changed about Ghana?
A lot. It's developing really quickly and it's amazing. I love it for Ghana. I do just want more diasporans and more Ghanaians and Africans to come home and run things. So things are done properly. Yeah. I love that the government are implementing new systems to make it work more efficiently. There are some things I miss. Obviously, the rates before were very low.
Oh, gosh.
Like my water bill for the whole year used to be 200 cedis.
Oh, the whole year?
The whole year.
My water tank leaked and my bill came out of 1,600 cedis. And I almost fell on the floor and cried my eyes out. Because I was like, that's just 1 month.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So before we could enjoy those things, and the ECG was not even a problem. I could do market for 200 a week or 200 for 2 weeks. Whereas now, that doesn't even buy bread. Or milk. So there are a lot of things I miss about just the ease of the economy. Even Ghanaians will say it. So it's not a foreign thing. It was cheaper then. No, even Ghanaians say Calipo was 70 pesos or 50 pesos.
It's true.
And now it's 8 cedis. There's a big difference. So I do miss that from there. But I love, it's become much more easier, or say more efficient to do things now. Yeah. Because now you can do deliveries, whereas before there was no Bolt, no Uber, no Pizza Hut, one KFC. Haggling with taxi drivers. Oh, I want to go here. Oh, 100 cedis. But why? And your accent just but now I can just book on an Uber. I'm not having these conversations.
Exactly. No back and forth.
No. So so I do. There are some things I miss and some things that I do enjoy for now. But a lot has changed. A lot. Yeah.
Okay. So after you did the studio, right? What was your next plan? What was the next step forward for you?
Well, I feel like I think the next bit was definitely starting a school.
What made you want to do that?
Nothing. To be honest, I was like, yeah. Someone did say, "Oh, would you start school?" I was like, "No, never. I can't deal with kids. It's too much. I just my own are enough."
Yeah.
But then schools were, hard and difficult to find in the area. And the ones that I did like were quite far. So for having young children to do that distance, waking up at 4 a.m. for like a 4-year-old was too much. No. We struggled in the beginning. So I said, let's look for something in the area. Couldn't find anything. So then, you know what? I'm going to homeschool. So I went online with whatever I could find, like resources. Then a teacher knocked on our door advertising for a school. And we were like, oh, are you available? And she was like, yeah, I am actually. I finished my national service. We're like, oh, can you join me to homeschool my children? And that's how she did that. She's like, no problem. So her uncle came to visit us to see where she's gonna work, who we are, because this is a house. I actually built a school, and he liked us, and he was like, yeah, okay, I think she should, join you, and that's how she started helping me homeschool my children. I had 2 at the time at home, and 1 was in school.
Right.
And then my husband saw a boy on the street picking scraps on the road, and he was like, why is this boy not in school? Because he's like, everyone should be in school. So his mum was like, oh, he's not in school. He couldn't speak English. So he was like, okay, let him go in and join my wife with the teacher, and my kids are learning. He should go and learn how to read too. Because our kids were 2 years old and 1, so and he was, I think, 6 or so.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, cool. So his mum now told the whole area, school, waha. She's a very loud lady.
Wow.
And I was like, no, we are homeschooling. So she couldn't understand English properly. And then people just started knocking on our gate the next day. We heard there's a school, and there was like 10 children. My mum was like, Aime, I think there's a need. I was like, Mum, what do we do? She's like, my mum got so excited because she's always been an entrepreneur her whole life. So she was ready. She's like, oh, Aime, let's take their names and phone numbers and their ages. Some parents couldn't spell their children's names. I was like, oh, wow. Some of them were the roadside sellers. They were like selling, and they wanted somewhere to drop their kids and then pick them up when they finish. So we're just like, okay, let's see what we can do.
But this sounds like you were doing it for free then.
They were like, how much school fees? I said, I don't know. Like, school uniform? I'm like, I have no clue. Right now I'm paying that teacher. So let's see how many children are serious, and then I'll hire another teacher, and then they can contribute to pay that teacher's salary. And then my nanny was cooking for us. So they just brought their fruit, or I used to pay for everything actually in the beginning.
Really?
And then someone's like, no, you need to maybe charge 2 cedis for fruit and 2 cedis for feeding. I was like, oh really? And they can bring their chairs and tables. I was like, oh, okay. So it just so this thing
was literally unraveling in front of you. You had no plan for this. It just happened to you.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Okay, so then how did you go from there to the next stage?
So luckily I had I put out a job ad for a teacher, and I got this amazing woman, Vivian. She was just phenomenal. She was like, Auntie, this is how we do it. She just took charge. So she helped me do the school list. We looked for uniforms online. I was like, oh, I like that style. Went to Accra, bought the material. Basically just started, and we started with like 15 children. And then my neighbors brought their children, and we just grew.
Were you now charging?
Yes.
Okay. What did you
I still do have my foundation children.
So what did you start off charging?
I started off I think at 200 cedis. Was it a term or a month? I didn't even remember. There were some children that were 50 cedis, and that was a lot for some of the parents. So I was like, okay, how can I help them? So I still have my foundation children. Some children don't pay school fees depending on their parents' income and what they do. And then I have I have 3 tiers. So I kind of interview the children and the parents and see how I can help them.
Wow. Okay, and so now you have built the school up.
Yes.
How many students do you have now?
So at the moment we have 55 students. So I like my class size is very small. When I was in the UK, I went to private school, so we had small class sizes.
I can tell you went to private school. It's all over you.
So I was like, you know what? I've been blessed. So I really want to bless these kids with the standard that I'm used to. So that's what we did, and so small class sizes. So there's lots of focus on the child, and with the teachers as well, training. So it's been a long journey, but we're improving as we go along.
So how many years has the school been running for now?
I would say 10 years from when we got that first knock on the gate.
Wow.
Yes, and then in 2020 we opened it up to being private as well. So having the Grace Child Foundation and then also having the Grace Child Preparatory School.
Wow.
Yeah, the private school, yeah.
And how's it going?
Yeah, it's going well. Luckily, I've been blessed with a good PA, so she's been doing a lot of work for me to ease the stress, because every day was a lot. So even the restaurant, the chop bar that I said I started, we had to stop, and I was like, I'm going to put my focus on the school. And then we had one of our head chefs. I told him he could run it and do whatever he wanted with it until I'm ready. So now 2024 is when we now opened our own grill.
Okay. I'm like, this is what I love. Like, I love that opportunities are just unfolding in front of you. Yes. But what made you think of a grill?
It's my husband, actually. He was just like, you know what, you need some income that comes daily. With the school, because of the foundation, it's very charity based, but we have our private students as well. Yeah. But it runs itself. And it takes longer for a school to grow. Yeah. But with the restaurant, it's daily income. And he was like, you need that. Yeah. So every day, it's a lot of work because it's daily stress. Yeah, yeah. Especially with some Ghanaian workers. Very testing. Yes. But that was his idea. And he was like, he can see that being something that we can always work on. And there's always daily income coming in. So
do those grills really make money? Because I often wonder, like, you walk down the street, you see loads of them. Yeah. Like, do they really make money?
They do.
Really?
But I did marketing as my degree, so it's very much about positioning. So where's your location? My location, I'm blessed. Like some people would, and because I'm blessed with the location and we own the land, so I'm not paying rent.
Yes, that part.
And then you look at the McDonald's model and you're like, well, it makes sense.
Yes,
if you can own the real estate and you can eliminate rent, which is a huge cost in Ghana. Hey,
have you ever rented anywhere here? Oh my goodness.
My grandfather did well for us. Very, very well for us.
Wow.
So we own a lot of land. So if not for that, and I was someone who was coming back here without land, or it would have been tough.
Much harder.
But we've got my grandparents' house, my parents' house that we started from before we now bought our own. So if not, like, it'd be much harder.
Wow.
Much harder.
So how much do those grills roughly make, would you say?
It depends. So because we're not paying rent, we can lower our prices. Yeah. So you can make, let's say in the beginnings, probably like 10,000 cedis a week.
Stop it! What are you talking about?
Yes.
So no. I'm sorry, guys. I know this. I didn't know. I was expecting you to say like maybe maybe some 200 cedis or
what? No.
What?
Are you managing your stock well? Are you pricing? Advertising, marketing? What are you doing? Right now we're branding for the World Cup, so you have to improve.
Improve. Me and you are going to become like twins, or
yes.
10,000 cedis.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's possible. I know people who are making 200,000 a month. Yes. Yeah. They make that's why people are opening branches everywhere. I pray to get to that point.
What are you selling on the grill?
So chicken, tilapia, French fries. You have to be very good with your sourcing. So if you're able to source and get them for a really good price, then obviously you can do your markups. So milkshakes are a very good markup. It's literally, there's nothing I'm not saying that ChatGPT won't tell you. Yeah. But it's about implementing it and being consistent. Consistency is what I fight against every day, especially with my workers. It's like, do this I'm like, why do I have to repeat it every day? Like, you have to train them every day. I'm like, oh Lord, can't you just remember and do? Yeah. But you need to have that every day. You need to be motivated and paying your staff well, and everything needs to be on point. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but you can make a lot of money with grills.
Hold on, so that 10,000 that's profit?
Yeah. Not
including the meats and things that you're buying?
No. You can make that. Yes, you can. Wow. You can.
Hey, I'm about to go.
Definitely.
No.
But the thing is, what Ghanaians don't do, they don't put it back into the business sometimes.
Yeah.
Their maintenance is, not easy in Ghana. So you need to maintain.
Yeah.
So like for us, every week we're doing something new. Like last week, I think we just tiled the outside area.
Right.
We roofed. The week before, we did a whole big pergola to roof for rainy season.
Yes.
Because when it comes to rainy season,
everything
your sales,
stops.
yes.
Yeah.
Then your delivery increases. So you have to now invest in bikes. So if you're not investing in it, you're not going to get that out.
Wow.
You'll remain on 200 cedis.
Yeah.
But if you don't put back in, it won't come out. So you need money makes money.
Yes.
So you need to put in to get out. Yeah.
Right. Wow, okay. So your school has its own building right now. And then now you have the grill. Is there anything else that you're doing?
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
So 2018, I started teaching online. So that helped my income tremendously. So I used to recommend people, I used to refer people, even do interviews for some of these companies.
Yeah.
And so I still do that, but part-time. It's not my priority right now because I've got so many things to focus on, especially the grill. So with what I'm doing now, I'm involved in a company where we are building a platform for Africans. So a lot of these companies, they will take you because you're from the UK or US and America, Canada, Australia, even South Africa. But the rest of Africa,
They're not interested.
No, not interested. Not interested at all. Yet, one of my customers showed me an algebra book in Ghana from 1978.
Wow.
The whole book is written in Ghana. And I was like, hey. And they told us that we were just climbing trees.
Complete undereducated, huh?
Yeah. It's amazing. The book he showed me on his phone, I was like, wow, we were doing this. And I've seen teachers, and we're smart. We're Africans, like even the cho mates. He's there, he's ready giving you a change back, and I'm still calculating my fee. You know, and it's just exposure, experience. So it's not that Africans are not smart. We are very smart, but the world just puts us in a corner. And it's so bad. So this tutoring platform that we're building, hopefully will be ready by September. We're still working with our engineers, but it's for African tutors to teach the world. Because we've not been regarded, we've been seen as uneducated, uncivilized, but no, we're not. We are very smart, we're very brilliant, and it's about time that we show the world, you know, who we are. And we teach the world.
Wow.
Yes.
So how are you using this platform to make money? Because it has to generate, right?
Definitely. Yes.
So how do you generate money for it?
Okay, so with this, with the tutors, we're gonna get students online to teach them whichever subjects they are, so we can prep them for IGCSEs, BC, SATs, whatever they are experienced in teaching. They charge the students. So if the student if they charge maybe $20 an hour, we get a commission from that. So either from every class, we've not fine-tuned it yet, but we get it from each class. So we want the tutors to be able to charge whatever they want to. And then, so there are some companies online that I work for. I work for three of them. So, and that's what they do. So one of them, they pay, every class we do, they have a rate that they charge the students and they pay us from that.
Right.
So if they charge a student maybe $10, they'll pay us $5. It depends. Right. So there are a few platforms like that, but there's one that you can charge your own rate. You can charge $50 an hour, $12. It depends, up to you. And you can teach whatever. So I do English. So, but you can teach English, history, science, whatever you want. So that's how it's going to be. We'll just take commission from each class.
Wow, that's really amazing. Okay. So apart from building business, have you ever built a home here?
Yes. So our home that we bought, that was a lot. Yes. So our home that we did buy, we were in the process the whole way. So from the foundation. So when we saw the property, it was foundation stage. So we made a lot of changes to the structure. We had to make sure the wiring was on point and make sure the tiles were the right horizontal, vertical. I had to make sure it was how I liked it. So the whole process from foundation to finishing.
So why didn't you just live in your parents' house?
Because it's my parents' house. I'm married with my
Do they live here?
No, they live in Spain at the moment, but they're moving back this year, hopefully. But they've been living in Spain, enjoying that lovely weather. So we go every year for holidays with the kids. The kids love it. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was my parents' house, so we had to have one of our own. And the more property we have in Ghana, the better.
Oh man, look at this.
Monopoly now.
Yes. Okay. And what was the building process like for you? I know what it's been like for me, but you tell me what the building process has been like for you. I want to hear.
It was a lot. Even from the paperwork. Someone came and said, oh, we want to help you with your friends of your parents. I have a lawyer friend who I went to school with. Come, I'll help you verify the paperwork. And I was like, oh, thank you, auntie. So went with her. Next minute, they're giving us a bill of, I think it was 500 cities. But those days, remember, the city was 3 cities to £1. So that was a lot of money.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, but auntie, you made it as if it was a favor, like your friend is just going to help look after your niece kind of thing. Not that now I have a whole bill, and I went to meet her in her house, not an office. So it wasn't like an official where I would be expecting, just, come, I'm going to take you there. Come and see my friend. And I was like, okay. This one like, hey. So, I don't know if we even end up paying, because the woman gave us good advice. But I was like, okay, this one, she really helped us. You have to make sure you have I can't remember what it was, but all the documents, she listed them all out. So that was really, really good advice we got from her. Then you have a guy who comes and he's like, yeah, I'm going to go and check your documents at the encantaments, at the registrar.
Lands Commission.
Lands Commission. Yeah. Then before you know it, he's trying to say he's going to take 10% of the price of the house or the building. I'm like,
For what?
Where did you come from?
For what? To do what?
I was like, no. This is not going to happen. My husband, luckily, he's quick on the scamming. He was like, no, you get out. You're not, don't even come here. He'd be like, bring police to my house. We'll sort it out. I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So the paperwork was a lot to go through with people trying to scam you with the lawyers, the this, that. No. So, but we managed to get through everything all right. And building was good, but then Dumsor around that time. So the welders are meant to come in, but there's no lights to do the welding work, and then it delays the tilers. So things that it was meant to take maybe, I think, a year or so. No, they said it could be done in 6 months or 10 months, but it took longer.
To build the whole house?
Yeah.
Wow. Because
of all the little details and stuff. Materials not being available. So where I wanted like nice granite worktops in the kitchen, they're like, oh, it's not available in Ghana yet.
When did you build? What year was that?
2014, 2015.
Oh, so
yeah. There was nothing available.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like now, you guys are blessed.
I know.
You can have everything.
Seriously.
You've got China Mall and everything. We had nothing.
Nothing. I remember those days. Like, it was so hard to get just simple things you couldn't find it. It was like
the smallest couch was like 6,000 cities.
Yes.
I'm like, what is this?
Yes.
So, and that's about £1,000 at the time, or £2,000.
Yeah.
We shipped DFS.
Yeah, you see,
uncle, please.
Yeah, because I remember that time. I was like, there's things that like we needed here, and it's like, you see, remember in all the adverts, like you said, DFS and all this, and like the things are so cheap.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's triple the price or 4 times the price here. Like, why?
Yeah, there's one big furniture shop in Ghana, and I walked in. The first couch was 30,000 cities.
Yep.
I said, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
For what?
It's not the rest of the house, It's one couch.
Hey.
That's about that time. Yeah, £10,000 equivalent. I'm like, that's your entrance couch. Like, what's the rest of the shop? No, it's okay. Yeah, going up and down Spintex Road, there was only like 4 shops.
Yep.
Now, so much choice.
Yeah.
But didn't have that then, so I had to just settle for a lot of things. When now I'm upgrading.
Right.
So
that's the thing, isn't it?
So now I'm upgrading. It's been like 10 years now. So now we're like, okay, let's upgrade this. And there's so much available. My husband's enjoyed it because he's very creative. So he's the one designing. Even we wanted some, so when you walk into our house, we have mirrors, about 6 mirrors. They've got the frames around them. We couldn't find them. So my mum said, there's a mirror factory at Amasaman. Okay, Glory Oil, something. I said, okay, mommy. Went there, gave them my measurements. They cut it was like 90, it was so cheap.
Yeah.
cut the mirrors, put them in the car. I drove so slowly back to Accra. Took it straight to the carpenter. He put the frame around and sprayed them. I think the whole job cost like 600 cedis.
Look at that.
But you could never.
But do you see that there was a business opportunity right there?
That was, but
I know you can't do everything, but it's in those little things that there is business opportunity, because who's going to know to go all the way to Amasaman to look for glory oil to go and buy mirrors? Like, who even has time? Like, I'm not doing that. You're telling me, like, okay, if you give me a markup and say, okay, it's going to cost me 1,000 or 1,002, I'll buy it from you, because I don't have to go through all that headache, and you know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there's still so much opportunity, so many talented, skilled workers in Ghana, carpenters, upholsterers. It's so many. So once you find the right one and you know where to get your materials from, you can do a lot. Yeah.
So do you think that there's still opportunities for the diaspora to come back and really be like the first to do something?
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely. I feel like in Ghana, you know, we have this typical thing of when you're the first, they kind of name it after that. Yeah. So till now, every fast food is papaye.
Yeah.
You know, even the president mentioned it in his speech one time. He was like, hey, you package your papaye. And this, I'm like, hey,
you see? Yeah, they coined it,
The Firestone areas, because they used to sell Firestone tires there. So in Ghana, you have those
flower pots and things like that.
Exactly, So we do that. So I think there's still a lot in the industry that have not yet been like coined or have that brand, that main brand after. So there's still room for that. It's especially coming from the UK, where we have places like Primark. We don't have something like Primark here. But I could just go and get socks. Just get socks. I have to be looking at boutique after boutique. You know, like nothing is centralized. Like a mother care. Like there are lots of mother care spots. But I still have to ask where or stop and drive. But if we had branches of that, quick fits. We don't have a quick fit. Always being bamboozled by different mechanics. Simple oil leak turns to a whole engine rechange.
Seriously, no, it's very, 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 very true. You're absolutely right. There is still a lot of opportunity for people to do things here. Like nothing is centralized. For me, like I hate having to go here for this, then go somewhere. It's like, what's all this up and down? And it eats your time. And that's why you can never get so many things done in a day, because you're constantly traveling between different places. It's like, where's the place where I can just do this? Like I said, let me just go buy socks. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so difficult. It really is. Like, we need a Primark here.
Definitely.
We definitely do, because for me, if I want clothes, I'm like, am I going to go all the way to Mokala to go and do bend down boutique or something like that? I'm not doing that. So I have to think about ways I can get my clothes from abroad. And you know, because I'm small frame too, it's like all the jeans that they have, they don't fit my potos. You know, because I don't have one, and it's like, hey, these jeans cannot fit me here, so I have to make sure I get my stuff from abroad. But it's like,
I still do that. I still shop for the kids' school shoes and everything
from abroad. We shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to have access to someone. Like the person who can come and set up something like that first is going to clear up here.
Yes. Definitely.
Really gonna clear up.
But location too is key. You know, whether it's East Legon or I don't know, but having delivery services is good. So and Bolt has opened up for like now they put pharmacies on Bolt food and stuff like that, so you're easy to order stuff. But it's a lot of opportunity.
Really is,
and make it very like local friendly. I feel like diasporans that are making businesses for diasporans, and we're not. How much of the population do we make up? Like how many percentage?
That's very true.
So if you're making something that maybe a middle class Ghanaian can use, but there are just so much opportunities. I see it everywhere. Gaps in the markets everywhere.
Well, I must have been picking your brain a little bit here. I'm not letting you go. Like no, I really love it because you were here a similar time to me, and so you understand how much Ghana has transitioned and how much things have changed and the opportunities that are around and all of that. Not many people can understand what that journey is like. It's like a lot of people have moved in, say, the last 5 years, and so they're seeing a different journey. They're not quite seeing it. They're not seeing how quickly Ghana has developed and the opportunities that are necessarily here, you know. Like, we've really been through the struggle.
A lot of struggle.
A lot of struggle.
And like you said, seeing the journey. So I came to Ghana when I was 10 years old. Went back when I was 16 because I schooled here for 4 years, schooled in Nigeria for 2 years. And so seeing it from then, and Papaya was my only fast food.
Seriously,
yeah,
no, it was.
to coming
and
for
it was
holidays.
delicious.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
You couldn't finish a pie.
Hey, no, you
I'll tell
couldn't.
everybody, this
You have to cut it in half,
Three
you
pieces
know.
of chicken.
Hey, it was a lot, you know.
It was a lot.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, even the owner's son, he was my classmate in school. So he'll, on our day, he'll bring his pack of food. And
Really?
the boys will be like,
Hey, look at that.
It was huge, you know.
Wow.
But we didn't have much then.
Yeah,
we didn't have much. And it was a lot because I used to miss McDonald's because, you know, I've come from the UK.
Yeah,
I'm where is this, mummy? And, you know.
Me too.
But I love that my kids can ride their bicycles outside all day, every day. Go skateboard and do a lot of outdoor activities, which in the UK they couldn't because of the weather. You just be stuck on your tablets all day. I was like, no, this is not life. Let's see what we can do in Ghana. So having the opportunity, just the sun is enough for me. I don't need too much. The sun is enough. Beautiful. And then when there's traffic, just sit down and just relax, put the AC on. Don't stress. Don't stress. We're in traffic not even traffic. We're just driving down one of the East Legon roads, and a taxi driver in front of us stopped to buy ice cream from the bicycle dude. Before, I'd be like, what's wrong with this guy? But you know what? Please, me too.
That's something.
You know what?
No.
You know, so sometimes in Ghana, don't get frustrated too much. Just enjoy the culture and the way it is. Because it's that way for a reason. We left the UK for a reason. So just enjoy the benefits, the sun, the beaches that's down the road. Like in the UK, you have to travel like 2 hours to get to Bournemouth or somewhere. It's long. But here, it's beautiful. And we need to appreciate those kind of things.
That's really good advice, actually, because I feel like that's the one thing that does frustrate a lot of diasporans when they come. They know that they're in Ghana, but they're expecting to still have some Western culture, and it's completely different. And that frustration can make you feel like, I can't do this, I'm going back. You know, and so you have to learn to adjust the culture. And so I think that's a great tip, actually.
Definitely. I think I saw a post the other day on an entrepreneur being frustrated with the system in Ghana, and I can understand, you know, but like I always say, there's a guy that will help you navigate. I feel like in Ghana you need a mentor to be like, do this and do this that way. And the system is like that because it's not like the West. The government doesn't pay like the West does to their employees. So sometimes when there are some little frustrations, you have to like, you know, encourage people. Encourage people, yes. You know, don't get too like, why do I have to do this? Why can't it work like this? It's for a reason. They're not on the same salary as they are abroad. In Dubai, you can't encourage anybody because their salary is more than
I know. I was saying this to someone before, actually. I was like, you try to bribe a policeman in the UK and see what will happen to you. You see where you end up.
It can happen. It does happen.
Oh yeah, it does happen. But you can't even, you know.
Exactly. People park their Ferraris in any spot they like because they're not going to tow their cars. They can pay their parking ticket.
You see,
10 times over. So
you see what I'm saying? The scale here is completely different, so you can't compare. So I get that. So what else have you got going on? Do you have anything else going on? Do you have anything else in the works? What are you seeing in Ghana at the moment?
Well, so I did touch on farming a couple of years ago because
I was going to go back to that because you mentioned that right at the beginning of this video, and I was like, farming? Okay.
Yeah, so we do own a farm, but it's been hectic. Like
here in Ghana.
Hey, the farmer will tell you, "Oh, madam, it didn't rain on this side today." But I was like, "Yeah, but where you planted your own, your crops are growing." It didn't reach this side, but it's the same road. How can it rain on one side of the road and not rain on the other side?
What?
So excuses, because obviously they've stolen the crops and they don't want to give you anything for it. But I'm like, even if still, just give me some of what's mine. Like,
at least let me have something.
And then tell me that it's all dead because of some silly excuse. So with farming, you have to be there. It's not an easy thing to like say, I'm come back. If you're even living in Accra, you have to be ready to travel there like every weekend and really oversee what's going on the land, which I don't have the time for right now because our farm is about an hour's drive. It doesn't seem too far, but no, they're doing the road now, so it's more than an hour. It's about 2 hours now. So I don't have the time or capacity for that yet. When I do, then I'm definitely going to tackle it. I'm really focused on, I want to build like an eco village, like where we're just planting our own food and growing our own crops and eating and just enjoying the environment. Because that's what is beautiful in Africa. You know, in the West, a lot of processed foods, and now everyone's getting sick and all sorts of diseases are coming into play. Like, we are like, my grandma's 92.
Wow.
And she's lived in Ghana pretty much most of her life. Did live in the UK because that's where she had my mum.
Yeah.
Lived in Germany as well. But the rest of their lives were in Ghana. And she's fit as a fiddle. She has no time. Her and her twin sister keep joking on when they're going to die. Her and her twin sister are very strong.
Wow.
But they're so hilarious, the two of them. But think of it, they were eating fresh foods. Like, she'll tell you about World War when they were helping crack the palm nut kernel and sending it abroad to feed the soldiers. There was no school, and they were like, because she'd never seen anything like lockdown. She's like, Amy, what is this? Like, we didn't have even World War II. We didn't even have this. You know, so she's very strong, and it's the natural foods, the organic foods. So I really hope they clamp down on this galamsey that's really contaminating the vegetables and the soil, because that's where our nutrients come from. So I'm very focused on farming. So hopefully that would be future plans.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that about farming, because I feel like a lot of people think that, I'll just go to Ghana and I'll start a farm, because they feel like it's going to be an easy ride, you know. You'll just go plant some things, let it rain, and but it's not like that. It's actually very intensive.
It is very intensive. Like, if you're planting at home, it's not as hard. I've done tomatoes, green pepper, paposhito, sweet potatoes, easy as well. I've done a few things in my garden, especially during lockdown, but on a large scale, on like land that it could flood, and for all your crops have got too much water that they spoil, or too little water that they dry up, or they have a pest visit and you have pesticides, and so many things can happen. So those are the factors that people don't really talk about, but it's not as easy. At home, you have your little pot patches and it's easy, but a large scale, you'll see
something else.
something else. Definitely.
I want to know, what gives you your drive to like have all these businesses going at the same time? Do you think, now this is stereotypical here, right? Do you think it's because you have that Nigerian grit in you? Because I feel like Nigerians have this grit about them where they, I always say Nigerians, they never stop going to school. They're always forever going to school to learn something, to do something. They're always, hustling. Do you think that is part of what gives you some grit?
I don't know. It could be. So I think when I did school in Nigeria for 2 years, my mom said it toughened me up. She was like, before I was just like, soft Amy, because I've come from private school in the UK and I came to Ghana, and then Nigeria was like gave me that oomph. But then also my mom's a strong woman. Hey,
so
my
she's
mom,
entrepreneurial too, right?
So never worked for people. So she's had her business. She had a beauty salon in Brixton from
Really?
9. Yes, I can do lashes. I can do pedicures, manicures.
Really?
I can do everything because my mom taught me. Yeah, she'll say, I double booked Amy, so can you do this bridal makeup tomorrow? I'm like, hey, how? So she came one night, taught me. I did the bride's makeup the next day. Perfect. No. So she's been, all my life. Yeah, so with her, she's very strong. So even when she comes to Ghana, the people think that she's Nigerian and my dad's Ghanaian.
Oh, really? Wow.
She's a very strong woman. So a lot. I've learned a lot from her. So I would say probably yes, my 2 years in Nigeria gave me some toughness, and also having a strong mum who's she's like, how can someone dictate to me when I can take holidays or not take holidays? No. I'm just doing my own business.
Wow. So does she still have that? Oh no, but she's moved to Spain now.
She moved to Spain, so she even had 2 beauty salons in Spain, in Malaga. But then during COVID, just before COVID, she had to close them down. So so she's been teaching online, and we're working on the platform together, the African Tutors platform. So yes, and she's coming hopefully this year to do a lot more.
Oh my gosh, you guys are going to clean up. I already know it. I see it. I'm like 2 entrepreneurs like this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my kids, they run the business as well.
Really?
Yeah. So they do their shifts after school, weekends. They've got their shift, their rota. If I go on holiday, the kids are running the grill. They can run their hands down. Yeah.
How old are your kids?
So I've got a 16-year-old. She's very bossy. She's a mini me.
Sounds like one that I've got actually. Yeah.
A 13-year-old, 11, and a 1-year-old.
Look at you.
And I foster 2 other children as well. Their parents live in the village, so I look after them. Yeah.
You've got a lot on your plate,
A lot. Seriously, my house. I live with kids. They don't live with me.
Wow. I'm surprised you made it here today. Now I see why you said that.
And on time. I was early.
I know. Goodness me.
I had to be really conscious and organize myself.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So, what piece of advice would you give the diaspora about moving to Ghana that you think is key?
Ooh, moving to Ghana. Okay, so have patience. Breathe like I did, and just enjoy the culture, because Ghana can be very testing. I feel like it's a very spiritual land. Like all your, I wouldn't say demons, but everything you battle with, all your strengths and weaknesses will show up here. Yeah. It's not masked. Here you will see, you will grow. Like it's a testing ground. And so have patience, enjoy the culture, and learn. Like, don't come here feeling like you know everything. Yeah. I'm learning. I'm always asking my staff, oh, how do you do this? Is this how you do it? Like, and that's the way I'll be like, okay. And I'll see what I've already learned in life and see how to mesh them together. Yeah. So always keep local, I feel. Like, don't come here being a diasporan, remaining a diasporan. I don't see myself as a diasporan. Right. I just see myself as Aime lives in Ghana. Right. And fellowship with the Ghanaians. Learn about them. Don't leave them out of a lot of conversations, because they will show you the keys to a lot of things. And so even when I'm trying to source something, I ask my teachers, oh, how do I do this? How do I get here? And they have an insight to everything. An example would be when I was going to, where was I going? Zugakope, for my husband and I's anniversary. And I thought, and I looked at Uber, hey, 800 cedis there, 800 back. I said, this is going to add a whole other thing to the bill. So I asked my staff, like, you're from Volta. Like, how do I get, oh, auntie, go to Medina. The bus is 25 cedis. I was like, really? I was like, no. I can even book the whole back seat.
Yeah, like, take the whole road, please.
And it was so much fun. We had such an adventure. And it was just like asking her, because I was thinking, this is going to add a whole other cost on top. It's too much. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Locked down, so there's nothing to worry about. Let's just enjoy ourselves. So just asking someone who's local about, how to do things. So come here ready to learn, be patient, be kind, enjoy the culture, don't stress. Leave the Western stress in the West.
Leave it for them.
Exactly. And this is your home. Like, build, buy. Because right now we're getting some other foreigners buying up places. Yes. We won't mention where they're from. Yes. And we want more of our people to do that, you know. Absolutely. And sometimes it's annoying when people try to scam you and dupe you. It's very annoying. But then that's when you seek advice. Yeah. So have that mentor here that you can always call on. For me, it was my auntie. I was always calling my auntie. And grandma too. Like, grandma, I even got grandma to sack one house help for me, because she was much older, and I was like, I can't shout on this old woman. Please, grandma, come and deal with her. And she did, so build that community of people. Community is very important. That can always help you through a lot. Okay.
Final question for you. Do you think it's better to, when you come here, to build a house or start a business? Which one would you do first?
Ooh. That is a very good question. I
know.
I did the two.
And I say, well, if you can do both, then that's amazing, Yeah, if you can do both.
So
it is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Because I'm trying to remember, even my dad giving advice, I'm trying to think of what he said, because he had friends who came and they rented a house and started a business. But businesses take a while to kick off, and by the time the business was struggling, they had their rent was due again. Then they had to go back to America.
You see, so there's really no clear-cut answer. That's how I feel, honestly.
I do think give your business 5 years. So if you're able to have a 5-year place to stay, like if you have rent enough for 5 years or whatever, I think build. I think buy, because if you look at the money you're going to spend renting, I think it's going to be hard, because it will not be the standard that you're used to. But even if you build first, like to lay your foundation with that money. So if you have a 5-year amount of money, build what you can. You can build one room. It just won't be, you won't have visitors. You can build one room, manage yourself. Even if you build like the outhouse, what they call in Ghana, boys' quarters first. Build a 2-bedroom of that, and then have your main house plan for later. But I think that would be what I would have done. What I would do if I didn't have anything. I would buy land, build a 1-2 bedroom, little toilet, kitchen, like what we're used to in the UK. Those tiny little things.
Exactly that part. Yeah.
You know, we're used to living in that size.
Yeah, exactly. You're used to it. So
yeah, but you want to come here and be bigger and beautiful. Give yourself take the time. You know, I think it's very humbling coming here because you think you want to come here on another level. Hey, your pocket will. Accra will humble you.
Straight up, seriously, yeah.
Accra will humble you.
It will.
So if you're able to stay in your means and like, so I think I would do that if you have enough.
Yeah.
Which I think if 5 years rent can buy you land and build a 1-2 bedroom self-contained something, do that. And then have the rest. If it's big enough to have the rest of the land on for something else. Yeah. And then start your business because businesses will take. 3 to 5 years. 3 years for the studio, you didn't make any money.
Really?
3 years, didn't make nothing. But after the third year, fourth year, amazing.
Really?
Results, good results.
Wow.
Yeah. Birthed a lot,
But that means you've got to have something that will sustain you during those dry times, you know?
You have to, But then, like I said, live in your means, like, or below your means if you can. So there's times when I'd buy certain things from the market. I always buy from the market. And there's some things like bread and my little baked beans. I would still get from ShopRite at the time because we only had ShopRite then. Even Malcolm wasn't even as it was now. No,
it wasn't.
Malcolm was for like stabilizers and electronics and stuff. But now it's amazing. So now you've got more opportunity. But know what you're buying from the market and know what I would never buy eggs from a supermarket. Like that's impossible.
That's impossible.
So I hate wasting money. I hate wasting money. So buying my eggs from the market, it's always fresh as well. Getting your vegetables from the market. I know foreign carrots are better so that one you can still, there's some things you still want your foreign goods, but not Max Mart every day. You know, balance it. Meat Max Mart, because the meat is good. Because I recommend the bakery. But there's certain things that still stay local because that helps with your budget. So like I said in the beginning, I was spending maybe 200 cedis every 2 weeks on market shopping, and then I get the nanny to cook everything, put in the freezer, and then we have, and it's planned. Our menus are planned. And then you have your time where you can eat out, just like the UK. You budget. So that's why people come here. They don't want to budget.
It's very true.
Not every day eating out. So manage yourself. Your transport. So like for me, I'm blessed. Everything's in the same area. I don't leave my area. I'm self-contained.
Picking a good area is also very, very important,
Very important, So you know how much you're going to spend on transport and weigh it out. So that would be it.
Wow, okay. So tell me, where can people find you if they want to maybe sign up for your school or any of that stuff?
I know, I'm very low key, but so I'm online, so Instagram, Grace Child Preparatory School. The grill is Atomic Grill, GH, and then my husband's still online, Mixed by Dela. So if you still want songs, if you're referred, then I'll invite you to the home studio, like all our other musicians that we work with do. So we're at Atomic Junction next to the Atlantic Mall. So that's where we are. So
amazing. Thank you so much for coming out and speaking to me today. I really enjoyed this interview. Like, I feel like I've learned some stuff too.
Thank you.
Like, you're doing amazing. Seriously, keep going. I'm really looking forward to keeping up with your journey. I want to come out, see the school and the grill and all of that, see your day-to-day process. I'm very excited. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, you've heard it all here. It has been a great interview. Please head over, check out Aime on her socials, look at the school and stuff, especially if you're moving to Ghana and you want a place for your school or your children to go to school. Check that out and all of that good stuff, okay? You heard it all here. Remember, we're going to follow up with Aime's journey, so we're going to see what else she's got going on and what other businesses she's about to start. But anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget to also like, comment and share this video. Until next time, we are out. Lutifafa. That was amazing.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of